Hi guys, I'm here with another day in the 100-day project, and it's been kind of frustrating. I had a tub of fabric scraps, all different sizes, that I was sorting through last night, just trying to decide some things I would do with them. And I had a pile of stuff like, okay, take that to the room and figure out what to do with it. And some of it was just things that needed to be refiled, like I had a zipper in there and some Velcro. And then I had some pieces that I thought would make good tag toppers. And then I can show this at least, two strips of white that I thought, oh, that'll make a fabric ruffle. So I went and stitched it. And if I'd been paying attention, I would have noticed how horrible my sewing machine was sewing. I think it didn't like this gauze for sure, but it didn't like this cotton either. And I didn't do a very good job. So, okay. But when I went over there, I had the main thing that I was going to make ready to sew, and this is what it turned out to look like. It was pretty. I didn't like this one anyway. I didn't like that that trim, but I was trying it, and I did some messy stitching around it just to make it look like maybe I meant for it to be that way, but I didn't mean for it to be that way. And then after I just straight stitching, well, that stitching is not right either. You can see where I took stitches out on the back of this one. Tried the zigzag. So anyway, I'm frustrated with my sewing machine, so I don't know what's wrong. I did the bobbin different and all that, so I think I blew it out thinking maybe it's got dust or whatever, so I'm just letting it sit and think about itself for a while. But anyway, I will show you what I was doing, and I'll make one too. We just won't get to see what they look like with pretty zigzag stitching around them. They're index cards with two different types of fabric on it and a white rickrack, and I just made a bunch, just did some what do you call it, mass make, trying to get rid of this stuff over here because we are stash busting for at least part of the 100-day challenge, because I know I have another project in mind too I want to tackle. So anyway, I thought I'd bring you along on one of these. So I'll show you what I did. So this is like a skirt. My sister took out the hem of a skirt and rehemmed it. So she just gave me the fabric scraps because she and my mother, I've got them trained. Postage stamps and fabric scraps they provide for me. So I'm not worrying about too much of this being straight because I don't even know how I would get it straight. I was saying in one of the videos that I deleted that I wish there was a such thing as a fabric trimmer like we have paper trimmers, and that they would actually work like paper trimmers. So anyway, okay, enough whining. I'm just going to find a smaller piece to work with, and we'll take this, and it has a edge, rolled edge, or whatever you call that, like it's been what do you call that with that machine? Oh, it's got a name. Router's coming to mind, and I know that's not right. Serger. It's a serge seam. That's what it is. So I just need to trim that, and this helps me get the edge a little bit straight. And you see I have a whole bunch of this, and I have no idea what it came from. So anyway, okay, we're going to use the glue stick because I was going to sew it down, so it didn't matter. But I'm still going to use the glue stick. And I can put quite a bit on there. And just lay this on there, and hopefully where I cut it is fairly straight. And this has a tendency to crinkle, and I don't care. I think that will add, I try to keep it smooth, but I will get it as smooth as possible. But if there are some crinkles, wrinkles, it doesn't matter. And I just get that. Okay, now this has got a stitching line on it. Of course it does. Okay, guess what? It's glue stick. It will come off easily. Yep, this project has just been a disaster from the beginning. Let me find one that doesn't have any stitching lines on it. Okay, starting over. Okay, this is kind of how we were with the other video. That's why I deleted it. There were 3 parts to it, and I deleted all of them because I don't want to be reminded. Okay, I think that's good. And I'm just going to do a rough cut around it. We'll do more precision in a minute. Give it a chance to dry a little bit. Okay, and I want the piece of this dress that's got that flower. And it's really not very straight. I could straighten it up just a little bit maybe. And then whenever I don't want to cut much of the flower off though, that's my problem. But I think maybe when I go to glue it on, I can stretch it and get it a little straighter. I just need it straight enough that the rickrack can kind of cover where the 2 pieces meet. And I don't have a lot of fabric showing through the rickrack. Okay, did I do that right side? Nope. Oh, yes. This video, oh, don't you love it? Yeah, that's the right side right there. Just a little bit of brighter flower. Okay, so here we go. We're going to try to trim it. I've been taking these little scraps, and since they're kind of some nice colors, and I've just got a little baggie, I'm collecting them, and I want to do one of those raggedy covers sometime. Never done one. I think I have all the stuff I need. I just haven't taken the time to do it. So here we go, last side. So this is the point where I should take advice that Robin said one time. Robin, you may not remember, but it was, it's okay to throw stuff away. It was something basically like that. I'm like, you're right. We don't have to use up every drop of every piece of paper, fabric, whatever that's in our rooms. So, okay, last step. The rickrack, I think, just makes it and just sets it off. So it makes it something out of nothing, basically. And does anybody have any suggestions? What might be because of my, I don't even think it's the bobbin. I think it's the top thread. But it could be the bobbin going crazy. Because when I stitched it and it was yucky on the front, it was fine on the back. So that's what makes me think it's not the bobbin. So I tried changing the tension. Yeah, it's the tension a little. But it was on auto. So anyway, this is what I'm making for day whatever we're up to. 6 maybe. I don't know, maybe past that. I'm not sure. Anyway, one of these days I will get to sew around them. And if not, they'll just be pretty the way they are. So I'm going to put them in my stash. I'll put one maybe in my ideas journal, one in the use it up journal, and the rest in my stash. So anyway, thanks for listening to me whine. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.